Hey, what's happening YouTube? Rod J back again to take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I'm going to take a look at one more from the Fat Tire and Friends collection. This is from, of course, New Belgium Brewing in collaboration with Hopworks Urban Brewery. And this is actually their Fat Sour Apple Ale. So this one comes in at 5.9% ABV, part of that 12 pack that they have put together where you got two of each. This one should have a nice little kick, and if you're not familiar with Hopworks, they are actually out of Portland. So let's go ahead and get this one open. One thing I didn't notice before on any of the other bottles, and I probably wasn't even looking for it, is that you get a note on here for anybody that's organic or likes organic type foods. There's a label right there where they classify this USDA organic. Let's crack this baby open and get it into a glass. So I always enjoy a sour beer, it seems, for the most part. Looking forward to see what this one has to offer. Of course, here in Cincinnati, we have Urban Artifact, who's kind of a mainstay in that type of category. And we have a few of the other breweries that like to dabble with it as well. And there we go. Get it into the glass. As you can see, it has a nice deep orange color to it, nice dark amber, and the head itself less than a probably quarter of a finger, as you can see, so it didn't leave much head. When you get the light on it, you kind of get a nice clear look at all the carbonation streaming up to the head. Lots of lively carbonation. It adds a nice little shine behind it when you have a light on the beer, and looks pretty decent. So I think with a lot of the sours, from what I remember from drinking some out at Urban Artifact, the head does not always hold as much. And then with this one being from New Belgium and Hopworks, it probably follows along the same lines. Oh, okay. So you get the sour apple definitely coming out. It's got a nice tartness to it. It's almost got that aroma of like a now and later type candy. It's got a little bit of a funkiness to it. But yeah, it's got the tartness you would expect to have on something sour. Oh wow, that flavor, it definitely hits you. You definitely get a little bit of that mouth puckering sensation. Slight bit of bitterness on the beginning of the tongue, tip of the tongue. But on the back end, you do have the astringency. But you also have a crisp break on when it goes down, so you don't have any hoppiness on the back end. Nice and crisp. Flavors do get it up in the mouth a little bit. Does get off of the tongue. Gives a nice little mouth sensation, but the carbonation does pick up a little bit more in the mouth. You do feel it on that going down, so although you have that slight astringency, you do have a little bit of the harshness with the carbonation as well, it seems. But you definitely get that sour apple type flavor. The texture itself, there's no wateriness, which I like. So it's got a nice strong texture to it. The body sits pretty much as kind of a medium body on the tongue, which is nice. I'm not a big fan of the light body type beers. And really the only thing that would be something that might throw you off is that, again, that little bit of the harshness of the carbonation going down. I've had this once before, and I think I had a more, I'll say more favorable look the first time I've had it, but I didn't do a review on it. So sometimes it's good to wait to that second one to see if everything still matches up, I guess. The duration of the finish isn't too bad. It's kind of, it's about an average duration. It's lasting around a little bit here and there. But it's your typical sour type beer. You get the tartness, you get the, in this case, the sour apple. You get, and they actually, I believe, use apple juice in here. Yeah, apple juice. So you get all that stuff you expect to get in it, but the carbonation ramped up a little bit. It's kind of more of the off-putting type thing for me. As far as how I would put it on my drinkability scale, I'd actually put this one probably at 3 1/4. And this is lower than the first time I had it. I think the first time I had the newness of the beer. But in comparison now for what you would get on this beer and what you may expect as far as would you want to have this over and over again. I don't know if you want to go past the first time and back to back with this. You may want something different. I don't see it being something where you repeat over. Like, I wouldn't want a 6-pack of this. So I think it's still a good beer, but just not one I'm going to probably repeat right after. So 3 1/4 is when I give them the drinkability rating, but not a bad sour beer. But again, this is the New Belgium Fat Sour Apple, working with Hopworks out of Portland. If you've had it before, let me know. Put some comments in the comments section. Let me know what you thought about it. But appreciate you swinging by to check out another video. Hopefully you like what you saw there. If so, just remember to please like, comment, subscribe, share, any of those good things. And I definitely appreciate you taking some time to check out another video. I look forward to catching you on the next one. Keep drinking good craft beer. Cheers.